Hey guys, this is week 16 of my series titled 52 Weeks of Reaper. Every week for 52 weeks, I'll be releasing a new video focusing on a key feature in Reaper. So let's jump right in. So for this week, our topic of focus will be plugin presets and plugin chain presets. So right here, we have this arrangement. Let's check it out real quick, and then we're gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a very quick video. So here we go, guys. All right, so we're gonna focus on this sound right here, this key that's stabbing. All right, let's pull up the plugin chain. So in Reaper, if you come right here, based on how my layout is, I can see my plugins here. So if I hold Control and click on any one of these plugins, it's going to open the complete chain of plugins. If I just do a regular click on a specific plugin, it's going to open that plugin. So if I click on this EQ, it's going to open just the EQ. So to just open the chain right away, hold Control and you click on one of the plugins in the chain, and that plugin that you click on will be in focus, but you will be looking at the chain right here. So let's listen to this chain real quick. So this plugin right here is what's giving that texture. Let's remove all the plugins except the synth. So we have this EQ here rolling off some low end, give me a little bump right here, and give me some top sheen. That kind of cleans it up for the other sounds that are in the arrangement. And then we got a phaser going here. Just subtle, it's about at 23% blended in. And then this last one is adding the texture. Here we go. All right, so you guys get the point. So we have a chain of plugins that I like. So let's talk about the chain first. So what you can do, you can highlight the complete chain. So we can click on the last one, hold Shift, and then click on the first one. And you can go to Effects right here, where it says Effects. Well, FX, and then come down and go to where it says Save Selected as Chain, or you can say Save Effect as Chain. Save Effect as Chain is going to save whatever one effect you have highlighted. Save Selected as Chain, it's going to save it as an effect chain. So when you click that, by default, it's going to go to Reaper's effect chain directory or folder. If you don't want to save it there, you can browse to where you want it saved, but I would advise you to save it here, and I'll explain why later. So give it a name and you save it, and you see the extension here, .rfx chain for Reaper FX chain. Now also you can say highlight, maybe if I just want the EQ and the phaser, I can highlight those two only. You can also right click to get the option to save, and you'll get effect chain here, and then you can come here and you see down here load or save selected effect as chain. So that's the option you would want if you're just saving particular plugins in the chain and not all of them. So you could say select this one and then this one and this one, and then right click, or you can click the FX button in the wrapper and go down to where it says save selected effect as chain. And that's if you're picking specific effects in the chain and not the whole list of effects. So that's pretty much it for the effect chain saving. The cool thing about this is most plugins are going to come with their factory presets built in, but you can also save your own presets. So you have something you like, you hit this plus button right here, and you'll be able to save the preset. So even if you're looking at a single plugin, and all I did was double clicked on the EQ in the plugin chain window, and it actually floats that EQ by itself. So you can, once again, on that effect, all the way over here, next to the parameter button, there's a plus button. You hit that, and you can save the preset, click that, and you come up here, and you will type in your preset name. Once you're done with that, hit save, and it'll be saved, and you'll see it in the list. See, I have a couple of presets already saved here. And if you also want, you can actually save a specific preset. So you would load that preset first from the list, and then you would go to hit the plus button and say save preset as default. Confirm that, and once you confirm it, whenever this plugin is loaded, it will load with that specific preset. So let me show you that real quick. Let me add a new one so I don't mess up my EQ. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna add the re-EQ. Double click, add that. And this is the default that I have set. So it'll always load like this with a low pass and high pass filter already set for me to start dialing in. And it's hiding the tab. So usually by default, when you first install Reaper, this is how it loads. And I think there are more points already chosen. I think there's already 4 tabs. There's a tab for each band, but you can change that behavior. So I didn't want it to look like that. I want it to be like this, and I just wanted 2 bands selected for high pass and low pass filter. So then I saved the preset, and then I saved the preset as default, because this is how I want this EQ to always load by default. So the plugin presets are not just exclusive to Reaper's native plugins. You can also do that with third-party plugins. So here we have Ozone 11 EQ, and they have their preset section here, and they have their own presets. And even though this has the ability for you to save your own presets, user presets, this is just tied to this plugin. So with Reaper, you go up here to the Reaper wrapper, and once again, that plus button is there, and you can save a preset, and you can also save a preset as default. So if we look here under here, within the wrapper, I can click this drop down, and I have a user preset there that I saved, and this is tied to Reaper. So when I load that, There we go. So here's also another plugin. Let's look at another third-party plugin. We got Mix Locker, and if we go up here, and I have one preset here, and there we go. And here's another one. So that's one of the beautiful things about Reaper. These presets are tied to Reaper, and it will be saved with your configuration file. So whatever preset you create, you save to your configuration file. You'll never lose them if you do a good job of backing up that file. So like I've been saying for just about every video in this series, all these tweaks and saves that you do will be saved in that configuration file in Reaper. So just to reiterate again and to show you guys, you go to your preference window by hitting Control P on PC, go to that first option up top, which is the general option. And over here we have export configuration. Check off all the things that you want to export. And one of them is effect chains and plugin presets. So when you save that configuration file, export it, save it in a safe location that you can reload it later on when you need to. What we just talked about, if you save any plugin chains, and if you save any of your plugins presets, your settings in your plugins as presets, it will save that to the configuration file, so you won't lose your presets that you created for your plugins, whether it be for the individual plugin or for a plugin chain. So that's one of the beautiful things that I love about Reaper, because I don't remember seeing that in any DAW, where whatever presets that I created, I can actually save them to the DAW itself, and it'll always be there. I won't lose them. Most plugins allow you to save a preset, like a user preset, but if you put that on a new system, you're installing it on a new system, there's no way to get that over there. You might have to create it again from scratch. You can't export it to bring it in for most presets. And this works for third-party presets. So if you have a third-party preset, you can create your own saves that's unique to Reaper, and it'll stay in Reaper. And once you save that configuration file, export it, it'll be a part of it also once you have it checked off to save plugin presets and or plugin chain presets. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. This is a quick one, but it's still very important and useful. Great feature in Reaper. So thanks for watching, and as always, you'll see me in the next video.